Hey guys and girls, this is Jano. This is Planetary Annihilation, the new game that I'm playing right now. At the moment I'm playing against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players, myself 6. So this is a 6-player online match. Every single player has their commander. As you've seen on my last video, if you watched it all, obviously commander is the biggest thing in the game. You have to keep it alive. If you don't keep it alive, then obviously you're gonna get your ass owned. So what I'm gonna do, this is an instant replay of my last few games. We can watch all the replays that we played, and obviously as you can see it's fully interactive. You've also got a mini map down here where you can have that fully interactive, go in and out, watch everything that's going on the map. Normally you wouldn't be able to see the enemy bases, but in this scenario, because it's a replay, I can actually re-watch everything that I've been doing and what everyone else was doing. At the moment we're all starting to select our landing zones, and from there onwards we'll build up our army, build up our base, and start attacking each other. There's several different strategies you can do on this type of map, which is obviously the main strategy is kill each other, annihilate. That's why it's called Planetary Annihilation. I'm just gonna go and put this 30 seconds forward, and you'll start to see people dropping down in a bit. Go forward a little bit more. Well, that's my location, I believe. Yep, I'm the blue one. So I've already landed. Someone is landed pretty close to me as well, which I end up getting kicked off this planet. I end up running away to another planet, if you like to say. But it was a good strategy because it's basically what got me to win. If you look at all these, you see the 100% efficiencies. The efficiency is a big thing in this game. You have to have 100% to keep your army rolling. Without your efficiency, then you're gonna get screwed in the game, and you'll probably end up losing due to it. As you can see, this is my neighboring player. I think, is it? Yep. So we're not that far away from each other. I'm building. If you look on the mini map here, I'm basically building myself a little army, and I'm going to try to run away from this planet straight away, because it doesn't have that much resource, and to me it's just really worthless. I don't want to be fighting too early in the game, but I end up fighting it pretty early in the game anyway. If you see here, this is basically an orbital launcher, and you get to launch your stuff up in the orbit. And obviously that's the orbit, and you know, you can fight from up here as well, so you get spaceships and all that stuff. Obviously you can see here you get naval, you get ground, which are bots, you get tanks. I'm just going to quickly switch over to the other planets because there's another naval army, another player, there's another ground army there. Yeah. So this planet has 3 players on it. I think it's more than that. So we're going to go back over to this planet. So there's only 2 on here, and the rest of them are on the other planet. So we'll see how this pans out. This guy obviously knows that I'm here. I don't know that he's there yet. He's got this little radar thing which actually tells him that there's players moving around here. He can't see what I've got. So as you can see, I've got my orbital transporters. I've grabbed hold of my commander, and my commander is going to get the hell out of this planet. It was a good job that I did that, because basically that was a winning move for me. And the whole players get annihilated due to it, so it's good. As you can see now, my commanders are gone. And I ain't gonna be doing very much else after this. I'm just gonna be sitting there waiting for my commander to reach his destination. As you can see right here, I've already made a move. There's another player that's made their move as well. He's doing exactly the same thing as me. Going to we're both going to the same destinations, same planet. So we'll go back over here. There's loads of actions going on here. No actions for these two, for me and the other guy yet. As you can see, it's pretty important to build up your army as fast as you can, you know, and be very efficient at the same time. Without that efficiency, then you're gonna lose. So you got this guy here. He's building up his T1 naval yard and T2 naval yard. In this game, there is no such thing as upgrading. It's all about building your base up and army up, and basically you go straight in and fight. As you can see, there's a commander. It's pretty effective, the commander. You know, it's got a lot of power behind him. I'm just going to go back in the orbit and have a look at him. So I'm just slightly behind this guy here, and I'm chasing him up basically. So we'll see how that goes on in a bit. Go back to where all the action is, because this is the best bit. So you got two players fighting against each other. One's defending, one's getting attacked. You got another player which is just building up right here, and another player which is going up in the orbit as well. As you can see, like I was saying, it's all about your orbits. You know, building up your army as fast as you can, be very efficient, and then you just go around destroying all these metal producers and weaken the eco of a player. As you can see there, 65%. So the purple player is going to be, he's going to have a hard time. You know, he wasn't really doing well at the beginning, and now he's getting, his eco is extremely low. But the good thing is he's got his commander off the planet. So I'm going to quickly go back in the orbit. So so me and this guy basically are going in the same planet, and we'll end up fighting each other in a bit, which I will show you once they both reach land. I'm just going to speed this up as well. Like I said, the instant replay is fully interactive. Not only can you you can't control units obviously, but you can zoom in, zoom out, swift all the way around the map, or the world, planet, whatever you want to call it, and have a look at what people are doing. So now there's another factions here, which is the air units. They're pretty useful as well, but they can be knocked out pretty easily. Just go back in the system and have a look. So both commanders have now landed on this planet. So there's my commander and there's the other guy's commander, which we can't. Let's just say we can't see each other right now, even though we're really close to each other. We can't see what's going on. The only reason why I can see everything is when we watch the replay, it will show us everything that's going on. Oh, so there you go. This is my main base. This guy basically rushed my base, and I couldn't defend against it because all my resource was into this planet here. I put everything into this to make sure that I can get built up. So at the moment, this guy could have easily beaten my commander if he knew I was here, which he didn't know I was here. As you can see, the fog of war, that blacked out area, basically that's what this area looks like to him right now. As soon as he built that, that's when I realized he was there, and then obviously you can see now my commander goes rushing straight in. And I'm just gonna go and take his commander straight out. I'm not even gonna, you know, this is a risky move, obviously. And a couple of things could have happened. I could have lost and got my ass whooped. But luckily enough for me, if you look at that spray there, that's basically recycling his commander. I'm reclaiming his commander so that his commander basically is feeding my eco. If you look at my eco right now, this is the purple's eco. His eco is extremely bad, which means everything is going to be at a slow time for him. So he's tried to build bots to come and destroy me, but that's not going to happen because I'm gonna actually destroy him pretty fast right here. He's about to die. So there you go. That's the first 1v1 match that I just had there, and I had nothing but my commander to fight his commander. So it was kind of you know, hit and miss. So all I do now is I just recycle the rest of their buildings and everything else, and that'll boost up my metal income, which can produce obviously this building, which is what I'm producing right now. As you can see right there, as soon as that's empty, I'll just keep recycling his commander. So my commander is really low health right now, but I won that one. So unfortunately for him, he ended up landing on the same planet as me. I'm going to go back over here because this is where all the real action is right now. So this guy is going full naval. He's not even going air. He's not doing anything. He's got T1, 2, 3, 4 T1 naval factories, and he's building a second advanced factory. So let's have a look over here. This guy's gone full air, and naval. Air and naval. So he's got naval on this side, naval on that side. He's got air on there and air in here. This is the green. Yeah, this is the green one. His eco is extremely bad. So there's the advanced tech navals, which are pretty powerful, and they got a hell of a long range. That's about, there you go. That's a long. It's got a hell of a long range. And it's pretty deadly as well. Now he's gonna run his big naval ship away from the mini ships, because if he doesn't, then obviously it's gonna be his ass whipped. But that was a pretty good maneuver from this guy here, because obviously these advanced naval ships are gonna really help him win. Let's just have a look at the other side. Obviously I wiped out one of the guys that was on this side, which is this player right here, and I wiped him out on the other planet. So you've got this player, which looks like it hasn't had any action really, and all he's building is got vehicle factory, bot factory, air factory, advanced bot factory, and he's got some advanced orbital units. So we've got, this is sending over there. That is a radar, orbital radar, which can obviously scan the entire base from the ground. So the green is taking a beating and a half, and the pure fact that he has got nothing. Well, he's got these ships here to defend with, but he's not really doing anything. I'm just going to speed this up a little bit to have a look at what happens. and how the green actually defends himself. As you can look, everyone's eco is extremely bad apart from the guy that was on the same planet as where I was when I first started off. Now, his eco is extremely good, but he ends up getting his ass whooped at a later date. Let's just have a look over at my planet that I'm cultivating and turning into mine. So I've got my T2 bot factory up and running, and now I'm going to start building up units to get myself a big army basically. But I don't end up actually building any army on this planet till later on, because I go out and rush on building an orbital unit launcher. Basically, you can launch your units in the orbit from one planet to another. So I'm just building myself some advanced air factories right now to be able to build such units. For me, I didn't realize anyone was on this planet yet, so my commander is very weak. If anyone else was on this planet, I would have probably been in big trouble. So as you can see right there now, the red commander, is it red or black? I believe it's the black. Yeah, so the black. He doesn't realize that I'm on this same planet as him. And I didn't, at this moment in time, I didn't even know that he was on this planet with me until I used these scouts, as you can see there. I'll just slow this down now. As you can see, my scouts are scouting all over the planet now until they find the enemy. Once I see the enemy, I'll stop my scouts and I'll just place him just in the out of his range where he can't see my scouts at all. You can see there's my orbital launcher. These buildings are basically what saved and got me the win on this game. So I'm just gonna speed this up again. In fact, before I speed this up, I'm just gonna go over to this planet and have a look at what's going on quickly. See if there's any real action. There's no action going on. Go back to this planet. This guy. This is obviously where my old base was, and this guy is flourishing like crazy. Unfortunately, he's built all them troops, and he's got really nothing to fight against because there's no one on the planet with him. So he owns the entire planet, which is good for him until later on. So he's built himself a nuke launcher, and he's got an anti-nuke launcher, so I'm going to move away from here because that's just going to be a constant pain in the ass with that. I'm going to go back to, I'm going to go over here. No one's building on this little planet yet. As you can see, this is bare. It's got no metal resource whatsoever on this planet, so it's pretty pointless. I'm just going to quickly talk you through the systems. You see the three icons at the bottom there, that which is this planet here. You can build yourself these 3 rocket engines, and when you build those 3 rocket engines, you can basically launch this entire planet onto another planet and cause a big destruction. As you can see now, I'm starting to build up a pretty good. Oh, so there you go. I spotted the enemy out, as I said. I posted them just out of range of the enemy. One on that side and one on this side. These are basically scouts, and they've got a pretty wide radius. You can just vaguely see it. Pretty wide radius of range there. This guy, this player here still doesn't know that I'm on this planet with him, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, his eco is extremely bad, whereas my eco is extremely good. So now I can push out units left, right and center. And there you go. These are my first naval units. And now I'm going to go and smash this commander and get him off my planet. Basically, the commander is the biggest thing of this game. You need to keep your commander alive. If you don't, then it's pretty much game over. Which is, it's game over for this guy because he didn't even, like I said, he didn't even know I was on this planet. So he ran away from his planet expecting that he won't have any enemies, and he ended up having enemies. He's gonna try to run his commander away again. What happened is, luckily for me, I had anti-air, which shot at his commander and it didn't give him a chance to run away. So there you go. That was as easy as that. 2 commanders down already because of me. So now I'm free to just grow on this planet, harvest all these these metal green spots, and build all the powers I like. I'm just going to go back over to the other planet where all the action is, because this is pretty pointless. As you can see there, this player has been wiped out. Whereas so I saved this guy from getting annihilated from this guy, because obviously he had T2 units up and running, and he could have easily pounded this guy down, which he never did. So this player here is still worried that he might come and attack him. Does he have any radar? No, he doesn't have any radar. Does he have anything in the orbit? No, he's got nothing in the orbit either. So, but as you can see, his eco is extremely bad. All these units that he's building are going to be building at a very slow rate. Even though he's got a lot of them, it ain't going to be doing him any favour. Yeah, it's not going to be doing him good. So you've got the orange commander, excellent commander or player, attacking the orbital unit. As you can see there, it's all in the orbits. See that? They're in the orbit fighting away. He's actually destroying one of the advanced orbital buildings. So I'm going to resume back in here. Like I said, there's several planets. So you got the first planet, which is where some players started off at, and then you got your second planet, which is where I started off at, and I ended up getting my ass whipped. Like I said, this guy's just building up, but not that great. And then you got myself, which is this planet. As you can see, my orbital, my orbital unit launches are coming along, and I'm building up pretty big power right now. So someone's over here. These are what I was talking about. We call these helis. They're basically rocket engines. All he has to do is build 3. So I'm just going to speed this up because I end up attacking this. Zoom up to here. Right, I'll do this. Use that. Go back down here, and I'm going to fast forward this so that you can see exactly what I did. So he's got 2 up. He needs to build 3 of these. He's building an anti-nuke launcher so that no one can launch nuke at him, which is good because obviously it's better safe than sorry. I'll speed this up along a little bit more. So he's about to build that 3rd one now. I'm going to slow this down in a minute. and that's me dropping all my stuff on him because I can. He's got his anchor there, which shoots down on my units. So now I stopped him from building that orbital unit. Sorry, the rocket engine that would have propelled this planet to another planet. So that's pretty much it for this planet. So I'm going to go back over to this planet, and you can see now I'm just growing bigger and bigger and bigger. So I've got this entire planet all to myself, and everyone's too busy building up on their little planets to actually worry about coming onto this planet. They're all busy fighting away, even though I wiped out two players already. So I'm just going to quickly show you here. So from the point of view of just the green, I'm going to click on that. This is what the green can see. Absolutely nothing. So if I go over to this planet here, you can't see anything on this. He can't see anything on this planet apart from the orbital unit. I go in this planet to everybody just looks bare. It looks like there is nothing there. So obviously, once again, my units you can't see because I'm looking at from Stoney's point of view. So if I go over here, if I click on mine, this is what I can see. So I'm going to go over to this planet, which is my planet. I can see everything on my planet. Go over to this planet, all I can see is the orbital units because I've got an orbital radar. So other than that, I can't really see much else. I'm going to switch over to this planet here. Like I said, I can't really see anything that's going on here, so I'm going to reactivate all the sights, the views, so that you can see everyone fighting again. Someone just got what? I'm going to go back a little bit. I'm going to back a little bit more, and I want to see who it was that just got destroyed. Which I believe. Oh, there you go. Here's all the action. He's using all his T1 units to take out this commander. Which is gonna explode right about now. Like I said, you gotta keep that commander safe. If you don't keep that commander safe, it's game over. So now he has the entire planet to himself. So now it's 3 versus 3. Well, it's just 3 players against each other. 3v3 now. So every player has a planet of their own. As you can see, this guy has his own planet, which is my original planet. You got me, which I've got a orbital unit launcher. So what I'm gonna do is go back to this planet, which I believe this is where I launch it. Yeah. So I end up launching my units in this planet, which you will see in shortly. What I'm gonna do is just go back to my point of view, because this is at the current moment in time when I was playing, this is all I could see of the planet. Like what I said, I ended up launching units at this planet with mine, and you can see them traveling around the system to get from one planet to another. There we go. You can see all the white. You can see all these blotch right here. Basically what's going on. I'll show you it on a bigger screen. So now I'm about to land all my units down. You can see my unit's been shot down. So there you go. That's basically what I see right now. And I use this formation thing, which is basically patrol the entire planet. So now they're patrolling the entire planet. This is my old planet, and I'm regaining this planet back. So I've just totally weakened down the player. I believe he launches a nuke on these guys here so that I can't do any more damage to him. Yep, so there you go. So to save himself, he launched the nuke, but what he doesn't realise is I've got a second lot of units coming right at him, as you can see right there. I've got another lot of units coming down on him. And you can see. I'm going to switch back to camera. Fast forward this a little bit. There you go, my units are about to drop, I believe somewhere around there. I'm not sure where I'll put him actually. But either way, oh there you go, down there. It's all game over for him. So I do, you know, the unit launcher basically is very effective.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand.
So that's another player down. So now this entire planet is all mine. So my unit cannons that I first built to invest all my resource and time into are actually doing me big help, saving the day. I'm just basically walking right through all the players in this game now. I'm going to speed this back up again, and I believe the next place I launch all that is on this planet. Yep, so there you go. I'm not sure where he's going with that. Look over here. Oh, he put all his units units on here, which is okay. But now I'm about to land on this planet and wipe everything out of the yards. You can see all my units there that was launched. I've got a second set of units. Now this is what we call a true spam. I'm basically just spamming T2 bot units, which are advanced robots that can do a high amount of damage. There you go. As you can see, all the units that I just launched in this planet is landing and destroying everything they get in that's in their path. Destroying everything that just gets in their path. So this guy was building a hell of a lot of nukes. I didn't give him a chance to launch them, so not much you can do with an army of bots. No matter how powerful you think you are. So I end up building myself a radar somewhere, and in fact it was over here, an advanced radar. And it highlighted almost the entire map. Well, it highlighted all these units here. So basically, my bots are just destroying everything that they come in contact with. As you can see right there now. Anything that they will destroy and won't stand a chance. It gets quite laggy right now because there's a lot of stuff going on this planet. you look over here, he's run his commander away from this planet now, but he ends up getting his ass kicked. So this whole planet that belonged to him is no longer his. I've basically almost wiped out everything he has. There goes my mass spam of bots again. I'm gonna go from this distance because as you can see, like I said, they just annihilate everything in their way. There'll be nothing left standing by the time they get past it. Right, he's heading his commander in this planet right here, as you can see there. He's bringing his commander right in. And I basically own this entire planet, just like I own the other planets. I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit. 30 seconds forward. So there's his commander, and his commander gets shot off in the orbit. So that's pretty much it. Game over. Everyone's a loser apart from Jano. So that's Planetary Annihilation, guys and girls. The games don't last, you know, they last for quite a long time, especially if you're a very successful player. And you'll end up fighting all the way through to the end and either winning or losing or just whatever. So I hope you guys enjoy this and come and check the game out. It's well worth the money, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. So good luck, guys and girls. This is Jano out.